Hello Team Crown, I'm not day, waiting they happen, waiting they sup. Welcome to our channel.
Happy birthday in advance to you, Oba. First, your wife wants to surprise you. 3rd of July is your birthday, right? I know you're a big fan of my channel, but your wife Olabisi pulled this off. Well, featuring me. Happy birthday in advance once again, my brother. Moving on to the next one here, we have Wizkid. Report says that Wizkid is now the first Nigerian artist to win in a domestic category at the 20th annual BET Awards after the song Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce featuring Wizkid won the BET Award. The show was hosted by Amanda Seales. Beyonce herself also won the Humanitarian Award presented by former First Lady Michelle Obama. The song, which features lyrics celebrating the natural beauty of black and brown girls, first received awards at the 51st NAACP Image Awards back in February and has made its way to the Billboard Hot 100. Some Nigerians are saying that the award is in no way belongs to Wizkid since he was just, featured by Beyonce. Let's read some comments. I beg, no vex, no be Beyonce collect award. Now Beyonce daughter compose song now Wizkid FC they celebrate award. But now Beyonce song now him get song better go sit down. Well, guys, let me know what you think about that. Moving on to the next news. The next one is about Kemi Olunloyo, Woodberry Hushpuppi. Unconfirmed report from Madam Kemi Olunloyo says Mr. Woodberry and Hushpuppi were extradited to the US after a week of their arrest. Remember, this is an unconfirmed report from Madam Kemi Olunloyo. She actually said that Woodberry, who was arrested alongside Hushpuppi, has fallen ill after 9 or 10 days in Moshannon Federal Prison and is being attended to, he's been treated. Moshannon Federal Prison for Men is located in Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania, USA. This caused Woodberry to start trending on Twitter. Guys, even though I'm here to confirm this, I still think this might be another fake news from Madam Kemi Olunloyo, since the United States of America lacks extradition treaties with United Arab Emirates. So there is no way they would have sent them to a prison in United States. But I might be wrong, laws change. Let's read some comments as regards this. If you can't spend the time, don't do the crime. The guy haven't even been there for 1 month, but these MFs can flex on someone hard-earned money. Woodberry has fallen ill, and who is supposed to feel sorry for him? Does he know how many of his victims must have died from depression and health issues after being scammed of their hard-earned money? This was him and Hushpuppi when he used fraud money to buy Rolls Royce.
Congrats, my brother. First person to own a cooler where we see am physical.
All right, another person here. Woodberry and Hushpuppi gotta be the dumbest criminals alive. All right, guys, moving on to the next news, and that brings us to the news about Funke Akindele. Now, if there's one thing that I am sure of, is the fact that most Funke Akindele's workers are not happy working with her. And this is not the usual, according to report statements for me. I know someone who has worked with her before. I have said that here. I remember I did a video about that a year or 2 years ago after the lady popularly known as Toyosi in Jennifer decided to stop working with her. Funke Akindele actually reported my video to YouTube. She asked that my video be removed. Funny, isn't it? After that video, I've reported so many good things, about Funke Akindele, and she never reported any of them to YouTube. Now, fast forward to this week, more people are coming out to tell their own story working with Funke Akindele. No doubt, she's the people's favorite. Her fan base is huge. But the reality is Funke Akindele uses her workers like slaves. It might not be all of them, but a large number of them are not happy working with her. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Funke Akindele report this video because, yeah, she does that a lot. Now, the problem is that anytime someone tries to say something about how she treats her workers, or even her former employees tries to say something, it's either social media shut them down or Funke Akindele herself. And this is because a lot of people find it hard to believe that the jovial Jennifer they see on screen can never do any wrong. They confused her character with her real life personality. Recently, a former employee, Cassie, took the courage to do a video about her, and she explained everything in details. Not everyone would have that boldness. Now, in that video, she says she's done a video before now about the whole thing, but as usual, it was taken down, just like Funke Akindele did to my own video back then, after I talked about how she treats her workers. This lady's video actually gave more people the courage to speak. In her caption, she said, "Finally found the strength to speak up again. A little update. About a month ago, I posted a lengthy video of my experience working with Funke Akindele, but the video was quickly brought down as a bit to shut me up. Naturally, as a content creator, my instinct was to make another one right away, but I couldn't bring myself to it due to the fact that I touched on a really sensitive topic, depression, while working for her, which was like opening old wounds, and I needed time to heal from that. I am indeed happy and believe that I finally got to make another video in which I touched on a few things, because truthfully, even if I was given a day, I would still not be able to cover all the ills, not just me, but our staff face daily. The experience has indeed taught me that not all that glitters is gold, literally. Looking back, I just wondered how I endured so much when we were deprived of so many things. For instance, we couldn't watch TV. Literally, the TV in our lodge was taken away weeks after we resumed. And she mustn't walk in on you watching anything on your laptop. Can't tell you how many times she randomly sent people to come check if we were sleeping or doing anything aside writing. I mean, how do you expect your writers to be 100% productive when you don't allow them some leisure time? It didn't take me long to develop bloodshot eyes, because there were days when we did write all through the night, no sleep. We worked under duress and fear. It is always about script. The script is more important than you and your health. P.S. For the few who ask why my character in YouTube series House Helps was replaced, well, because I chose to leave, she asked that I be replaced. No surprises there. We are going to read some comments here because people actually reacted to that. But before we read the comments, let's watch her video.
In my previous video, I mentioned the verbal abuse. I did not even touch on the physical abuse. So imagine my surprise when someone else came in my DM and then she left a very, very encouraging message for me. I'll leave it on the screen as well. And then she mentioned the physical abuse, guys. I purposely did not even mention that in my previous video. But yeah, guys, if you're there, if you've ever worked real hard, then you know that people suffer from verbal and physical abuse. No lies whatsoever. But the reason why I left it out was because I personally was not physically abused, but I have witnessed her laying hands on somebody, and it's not just like, oh, you was that, it's like slap that a mother would give to a 10-year-old. Even a 10-year-old said, like, who beats kids these days? Do you understand? So like I said, I don't want to go too deep, but what I can use to summarize this whole thing is that working for her is like an enslavement. Like she rips you off your fundamental human rights, like no freedom of movement, speech, expression, all those things. You drop them at the gate the moment you accept to work for her. Anyways, like she does these malicious things because she has confidence in her fan base, like huge confidence. So it's like, my fans will never believe this about me, blah 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 blah. Like, so it makes it hard for people to even come out and say, oh, do you know this person is like this? Because already the fans are not even making it easier. Because when I go on Instagram and I see some comments about her and they're like, oh, like so and so can never do wrong in my eyes. She is so perfect. She's so this, and I'm like, you guys don't know how you're falling her into doing more evil to other people. Like these things make her demoralize people the more. Like you guys don't know how much insult we have to enjoy in a day, let alone a week, let alone a month, let alone a full year. Like it was crazy, and then she tell things like all you do is eat, sleep, and get fat. That sentence usually gets to me because sometimes I'll just be like, what's the use of eating? Because she's still going to use it to insult me at the end of the day. And then sometimes I'll just be like, damn it, and I'll eat my pain. You get like I said, I don't want to like go too deep and everything, but it's just so disheartening when someone that a lot of people look up to treats people in a dehumanizing manner.
So that's a video right there. Let's read other people's comments. I think we should drag the system instead of Funke Akindele, because last what she's being accused of is what most, if not all, hustling entrepreneurs are guilty of. The labor laws in Nigeria are so weak and porous, many employers get away with a lot of nonsense. Me, I just honestly think all these Funke Akindele draggings could necessary. If you do not like your employer's working conditions, you simply move. Coming to call her out makes no single sense. Someone came out to share her experience with Funke Akindele. You are criticizing her. If she goes to the suicidal route, it is still the same you that will say, why didn't she open up? I don't think we get the idea of mental health in this country. I'm going to guess that Nigerian work culture is so bad that this story of Funke Akindele allegedly verbally abusing and slapping the people who work on set with her won't give anyone pause. Funke Akindele stands accused of maltreating her workers, and someone came out to say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. I'm so baffled because I don't understand when we all decided dehumanizing is okay. This is rubbish. All right, guys, moving on to the next one. Here we have Regina Daniels. Regina Daniels' brother reveals that the sister and the husband, Ned Nwoko, welcomes a baby boy. Congratulations to Regina Daniels and the husband, by the way. All right, guys, moving on to the next one. Here we have LASEMA. The Nigerian Bar Association calls out LASEMA, and they threaten that they are going to sue him if he doesn't find a different way to deliver his jokes. Here, somebody, a member of the Nigerian Bar Association, said, "Dear LASEMA, we've been tagged. We beg to use you as a point of reference to all other comedians. Lawyers have awesome sense of humor. As such, we enjoy your jokes and appreciate the creativity. However, if you must represent our profession in your works, kindly ensure you're properly adorned the wig and gown. We acknowledge your right of expression, but note that we also reserve the right to take all necessary steps to guide against the ridicule of our noble profession. The Nigerian Bar Association shall not hesitate to exercise those rights. In the likely event that you need a guide on how to make a joke about lawyers without ridiculing our appearance, here is a good guide." And they showed him, I think, a video or something. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Cynthia Morgan. This video, by the way, was recorded by Legit TV on YouTube. Just a few days ago, Cynthia Morgan called out Jude Engis again after the first one, which trended on social media for a week or more. Cynthia Morgan abused not only Jude, but Paul and her former manager Joy through her Instagram page. But I think Cynthia Morgan must have been disappointed that that post didn't trend. So this time she decided to do it the matured way by calling a press conference and addressing the issue. Cynthia Morgan started by talking about a strict Jehovah's Witness background and how that made her to keep mute and keep information about her music career away from her family, even when she was going through challenges. She said she never had a support system. This lady went on calling Jude a manipulator. She also talked about the business relationship between herself and Davido. She said herself and Davido are yet to talk after he reached out through social media, and that her team have been trying to get hold of Davido. According to her, Jude Okoye lied about buying her a car while she was going through this hard time. She said Olamide, Tiwa Savage, Shay Shay, and other friends actually reached out, but she refused to open up to them.
My family, I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness home, so even to make music I was a bit of a rebel to actually even make music. So and then I'm the only child of my mom, so I had to protect a lot of things so that they wouldn't say, "Oh, who sent you music?" Do you get me? Because it wasn't, obviously, like you see on TV, it's not all that the glittering and everything. It's tougher than that, obviously. And then I had to shield my family from every hurt that I was. So when everything happened, when I broke down emotionally, it was hard for me to start telling my folks, this is what happened. This is what happened. I just wanted to, okay, what's the next thing for me to do? Do you get me? So it was even harder. Like I said, I didn't have a support system. Yeah. When I was going to get signed to him, I heard he went through a lot with Maydi. He was not really sure and all these things. I'm not Maydi. So obviously I'm a different person. So he didn't really have to treat me in an abusive manner or something. I think it was a bit of a manipulator. That's really what I would say. Yeah. Or rather, he felt like probably he's been hurt. You have to hurt other people for you to feel better some sort of way or whatever it is. So that was what really happened. And personally, I don't have issues with Jude because I already moved on. I saw it as a life lesson for me. And there was even a point in time that I said, oh, if this is really how music is, I'm not going to let my kids do music.
Talk about the Davido.
Okay.
He reached out.
Yeah.
On social media. Has he really reached out?
Yes. Well, he did reach out. I did try to get back, reach out to him, but we've not been able to get hold of him actually. Yes, I did sign a contract.
Okay.
Yeah. It could have been the same contract. There were some parts that were actually probably edited or was actually missing. But yes. Hold on. I did sign a contract, and there was a part where he said 50-50. The label obviously has provides 50% of the whatever that we need to for the production and everything. Are they videos? Are they audios? The cost production 50%, whereby I provide 50%. That never really happened because I provided in my time I was providing 100%. Do you get me?
One thing he said, a lot of people thought was amazing, was the fact that he said he bought your mom land. Did that actually happen?
Nope.
So that was a lie?
Yeah, that was a big lie.
So he didn't?
And he said he bought me a car.
The white range?
No, I bought that car from him.
Oh.
Straight
yeah.
Up. Okay, so you bought the car and he did not do anything of so buy the land?
He didn't do that. Yeah. I was sick at some point. Yeah, at some point I was sick. And then like I said, I had a breakdown, a massive breakdown. And I got back to the studio, started working. Some family issues happened, had to go back home, try to sort it out. And then I think this is just the right time, and I'm finally back. That's what really matters. My friends actually did reach out, but I wasn't willing to. I was still healing because I'm not really someone that like to talk when, so yes, a few people actually did reach out, like Olamide, Tiwa. But obviously, they didn't really understand. I noticed they didn't really understand what was going on, and I wasn't really ready. You know, Shay also did reach out. Yeah. You know, so yeah, they did reach out.
Okay, guys, let us move on to the next one. Here we have Wofire Father. Wofire Father shares her encounter with LASEMA in Lagos.
This LASEMA people no know say as I did this Lagos now, I don't shine my eyes. I cannot fall for these things anymore. All this stress. They caught me today, checked all my papers, called one name that I've never heard of, that should show them that particular. I say I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm hearing it for the first time. They said they won't carry me go Ikeja. Now I see me they enter. I opened the door for them. I said, let's go. I have fuel. And now saying I should wait. And that, what do I have for them? I said, no, I want us to go to Ikeja. Let's go. That wait. That what do I have for them? I said, I don't have money. Nobody they work out with cash these days. That okay, let them take transfer. I say transfer for what exactly? Me, I look like a very selfish person. Oh. It be like say the people like me say no, they like to pay tithes. Which kind of nonsense with this? That's when they begin they abuse me. I just carry my wahala, they go. I've shined my eye in this Lagos. You cannot stand me.
All right, guys, let us move straight to the question of the day. Today's question: I have 6 eggs. I fried 2. I broke 2. I ate 2. How many eggs remain? Let's see who gets it right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like this video. Most of you don't like, you just watch, even though you tell me you enjoy my video. But this time, don't forget to like this video. Okay, until see you next time, peace out.